Hello, everybody. Welcome to Astrology and Psychic Readings with Lady D. I'm Lady D, your host for this next half an hour. I hope you've all had a good week, and I hope you all had the eclipse energy that happened last weekend. I hope that you all had a good eclipse. Um, I was talking about endings and new beginnings. I don't even know for myself that there was I had a new beginning during this week, so and it was to do like financial. So it does brings in things really interesting. So this week ahead, what we've got coming up, we still have a bit of that square happening with the Mercury and Pluto. So these are in Pluto in Capricorn with Mercury in Scorpio. So could be a big change. We are dealing with, when we're doing Plutos, we are dealing with endings and new beginnings. I always see Pluto as that phoenix or as the bushfire that, here in Australia we have bushfires, but when they've put out and you go back a few months later, the regrowth, how the all comes in and all the trees have all those leaves and everything's regrowing and not so much green. So I always feel like with Pluto, it endings, but it will change as a transformation that happens that brings in something new by the end of that transit. So it's like the universe always puts you where you need to be in certain areas. So this could be to do with partnerships. It also can be to do financial because there is an aspect of money in Scorpio because it is the eighth house, but it's also endings as well. But there could be new beginning that transforms from that. And this could be about communication. So it could be about making some sort of like work partnerships. Could be dealing with Pluto. So Pluto, it's Capricorn. So we are dealing with like business as well, but also big things as well for this week. We have Jupiter, which is going to go back into Pisces. And this, when Jupiter hits, it's luck. So even though it's retrograding, I still feel like there's some sort of luck with that planet going into Pisces. Even though it's still there with Neptune, it's going to be about spirituality. So this could be a good time to open that door if you're thinking of starting to, learn about spirituality or embrace your gifts. You might feel more psychic, or those things might heighten up for you. And it also can be about, it's like, be careful rose-colored glasses, because sometimes when people put when I find sometimes in Pi with Neptune in certain houses, it is about rose-colored glasses where people look at things with rose-colored glasses. So that can be happening more. Or they could be also with like media coming up with certain stories as well. So it is good to have a lot of rational thinking and a rational thought during these times. Then also big news we have on the 30th is um, we have Gemini, which is going to be in retrograding in Gemini. Mars retrograding in Gemini. So this is a big thing. It's happening for a few months. And last night I was going into seeing what this may come and what this may bring. It will be about networks and sort of people's like social scenes, but also could be about like learning things to do with knowledge and learning. And what I was reading up and also what I was getting for this week too is like it's going to force you to rethink and the way that it will force you to rethink the way that you act or impulses, because Mars is the planet of action. It's about if you're motivated or not motivated. It's about that strength, but it's also about um, it can be like warlike energies or get frustrations, but it's going to make you rethink things. It's also, I feel like, a time where we may go within, especially being in Gemini, where it's a sign of being social and chatty and youthful, that youthful energy. I love Gemini people. They always come across as being very fun and youthful and energized. So Mars going retrograde in that, there could be an aspect of going inward, so not as chatty, not as outgoing. So it forces you to retrace your steps or tie up loose ends and solve lingering problems. So any situations that you've had, and this could be to be like networks or like again with like so anything like to be like social parties around you, things that you haven't been avoiding, the retrograde is going to cause you to relook at them, and it's going to have to things put to rest or put it behind you. So it's going to show what you need to fix, okay? And it's going to make you face certain problems that are going to come in here, especially ones that you've been avoiding as well. And don't forget, Mars has no filter in Gemini, so be careful, I guess, of words that you say, because with Gemini, they can just say it as it is, but they're a very fun sign. What else I've got coming up for this week? I've got here there could become confusion or delays or things people being unsure. So I've got here like crazy thought patterns I've got coming up here where people may think differently. Could be a way of thinking differently. And I've got here, it could be an aspect of being tired or can't sleep or leaving things to the last minute to do. Because of that Mars, you won't be feeling as motivated. And sleep may be a thing where you can't sleep. I've got here also making deals. A thing for this week. Stay firm in your choices. Be honest, and this is not a time for when sometimes when people lie and they keep on lying, the lie keeps on growing and growing and growing. So it's probably not a good time for that, to just try and be as honest as you can with people. Of course, depending on situations. Be grateful. Got conversations could be going the wrong way, but could be going right, but also the wrong way because don't forget, it has no filter. We've got delays coming in here, and I feel like there could be some exposing of things like around the world, truths and other things coming up here. So we do have a big week, and that Mars retrograde is going to bring up some big things now coming up till the end of the year. I think it's a few months that this is going to be happening. So we're gonna, but yeah, it will, things that you've been avoiding may come to a head this week. So just have to wait and see. Let's go to a caller now. So we've got here Angela, who's in Silver Lake, Wisconsin, in America.
Yes.
So hello, Angela. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Okay. Good. How can I help you today?
I just want a read on what you see for me until the end of the year. Right now, I've been kind of in a financial bind, and I just want to see if there's any money coming my way, any abundance, any wishes, luck.
Okay. All right, let's see what we've got here for you coming in. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Do you have a female around you who has, I keep on seeing a pointy nose, and I feel like this is a person who's living, not past, just because I'm feeling it more on my left side. Or someone who likes things to be quiet. I keep on seeing like a pointy nose, or their nose is slim.
No,
someone around
I have
you
a
like
female
that?
around me, my mom, but she doesn't have a pointy nose or a slim nose.
Okay.
Could it be somebody
Does
in
she
the
like things to be
past
quiet?
that has passed?
Could be. Just like that.
Not really.
Just,
No, I mean, my mom, she's not really, she doesn't really like things quiet. I mean, she's not particular on things quiet.
Or could it also be that she keeps things in, like maybe she keeps not so much quiet, but does she like not tell everything?
That could be it.
Okay. Yeah, it's like I get these symbols and I got to siphon out the symbols. Okay, with your mum. Okay, so I'm going to your mum. Let's see.
She doesn't have a pointy nose, though.
That's okay. It's okay. There's something. There could be just simple as a message be something. They're showing me something. Her nose may be just a particular shape.
Okay.
I feel like with your mum though. kind of like I need to spread my wings with her. Like I need to, it's like I'm seeing the chest. So with chest, I always feel like it's about um, courage, but also I feel like with her, she's quite an inward person.
Yes, she can sometimes
So I
be
feel like
inward. Yes,
it's time for her to um, be more outward, but also be more. I feel like I need to be more firm in my words and and it's not with you; it's with someone else in the family. Um, I feel like with you, you guys are quite close, and you guys have a really. I feel like you guys have a bond, but I see you guys being more closer. I feel like I'm going to like a
yes.
male in the family that she needs
My
to
brother, maybe.
that she, yeah, brother, yeah. I was getting brother, and I was like, I was about to say brother, or do you have a brother? But yeah, I feel like with him, she just needs to, her communication needs to be more clear, concise, and really stay firm
Oh, it
and
could be
stick
with
to
my
it.
uncle too, because my uncle is staying with us, and yeah, and she's getting a little bit
Yeah,
annoyed, I guess, a little bit annoyed with him. She wants him kind of out. She wants him, you know, to eventually move out because she wants to move into. My dad passed, and it's just me and her. I moved in with her for a while, and yeah, so now my uncle kind of moved in too. So, but she eventually wants to sell the place that she's in and have him move in some other place because she wants to
I
just
just feel
be.
like
Uh,
I feel like the house is a bit crowded for her, or the crowd. It's like she's not free to do what she wants to do, and to but she's also I feel like it's a bit scared. Like she's feeling a bit like anxious or scared to even say what she needs to say, but she just needs to. I kind of feel like she needs to say it, and get it off her chest, or set a
she
plan
raised
out. Like if
hand
she
and
wants
foot
to
on
move,
him. Yeah,
yeah, because I feel like if she, if she's wanting to sell this place, she perhaps I just feel like she needs to say, "This is my plan. This is what I want to do, and we need to, start moving here." Because I feel like the more she delays or it's going to go in, it's going to be like an explosion that happens here with her. And I do feel like
yes,
the scales is out of balance, and she does need to be, yeah, more just more forceful. Um,
yes,
yeah, I do feel like you're going to try and
forceful.
back her up.
Yep. Yeah,
I do feel like
yeah.
this house will sell. I feel like I'm going to February next year when she's going to sell it, or there's something about February
Okay.
next year of when that's going to happen. And I'm going to say by
February.
March I've got my bags packed. Yeah, February.
Yeah. Oh, great. You see her finding a nice place that she loves.
It won't be. I feel like it's not going to be as big. The house that she's
Yeah,
in
she
now
wants a she
is
wants
that
to downsize.
small place. I feel like she's moving to a place that's uh like a brick place. The house she's in now, does that have like a pointy the roof? Like is the roof like like to a point and it's not brick? Is
Yeah,
it like the cladding? Okay.
yeah, it's
Because I'm
brick right
seeing
now, but they
the
got to redo it because she was going to do some remodeling to it before she sells it. I don't know if she gets to that before she sells it. Do you think she does? She wants to put
I
siding
see
on
her
it.
doing a bit of I do see her doing like a bit of painting and a bit of like covering things up. So I feel like she'll fix it in a way it looks neat and tidy, where she can like, and do like a bit of spring cleaning. I do feel like she's going to have to try and get everyone to help. Although I don't feel like your uncle's going to want to do as much, but she's going to have to try and really
Well,
get
he
everyone in
can't.
to help
He's
her
like,
out.
yeah, he's handicapped. Yeah.
Oh,
Well, see, there's
okay.
going to
Well,
be somebody that comes to work on the building on the outside of it. The state is paying for it, and then when she sells it, she has to pay the state back. But she's got a
hmm,
state loan that so yeah,
hmm.
they'll take care of doing the siding and all that, and they're going to put a flat roof
I
on it, I guess. She wanted a pointed roof,
I just
but they're going to put a flat
I
roof on it, I guess.
I just feel like um, it's going to be good enough to sell. And I do feel like she's going to be happy with the outcome, but I do see her moving to something smaller, and it is brick. And there's some sort of fancy, I don't know what it's called, but detailing on the house, like, so to me, it's fancy. Sometimes it's like you sit in the corner parts of the outside and it's got like a spiral. I don't know what they're
Oh,
called, but it's some sort of like fancy like
but it's
pattern
brick on the
thing on
outside?
the. To me, I look like to me it looks brick. To me, it looks
Okay.
brick.
Is
Um,
is it
like
is it like something she really loves?
look, she'll be searching, and I feel like she's just going to. I just feel like she's going to feel like this is it when she looks in the inside of this house. I feel like she's looking and there's no furniture in it, so I feel like it's pretty much ready to be moved in, and she's just it's
Is
like
this
something that's
something
going
she's
to
already
tell
looked
you.
at or no, not yet?
I'm getting a no. I'm getting a no, not yet, not yet. When she may find like
Okay.
January is where she may look at it and may find it. Um, Do you guys have like a villa? We call them over here villas or townhouses, but all villas. That's what we call them here, where it's like you've got a block of land, but you have like little houses on the block of land.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like
Yeah,
we're
subdivisions.
looking at here.
Yeah,
It,
like a subdivision.
well, yeah, yeah. So for us here, it's more like I live in one, so it's like a little. We call them villas or townhouses, but it's one block, and you just have there, and we just say like it's unit 320 Smith Avenue or
Oh,
something
okay. So
for
like
us.
yeah, like
Yeah.
duplexes or townhouses. Yeah.
Something like, yeah, that's what I feel like, but it's nice. There's something with the ceiling. The ceiling I feel like is going to be quite tall. There's something with the ceiling with this. Or there's something about there's something to do with the ceiling, or maybe the house you're living in now has tall ceilings. Um,
They do
so I
now.
just
There's
feel like
tall ceilings now that
oh,
she's
okay. That's where I'm going to now. Okay.
yeah.
I'll quickly give
So
a reading on you, what's coming up on you.
okay.
Because of it.
Okay.
We're going. Okay, so what I see for you, okay, I I do feel like the energy is down a little bit, the levels. Well, I don't know if this is you or someone around you, but when I'm looking at this card here, the angel to me looks a little bit um pregnant, like a little bit something with my stomach. Um, I feel like it could be a baby. So I don't know if it's you or someone around you, but something to do with like baby or baby news. It could be the stomach. Just the angel looks a bit like with her tummy
Yeah. See,
that
I've
she might be
heard this
expecting.
about me that I end up get I don't
Oh.
I and let me know if I'm right or not that I end up having another baby.
Yeah, it's just the just when I'm looking at this angel, she just looks like she's pregnant in the card. So it's really standing out to me. Um, there's also an aspect of meeting. When I say meeting someone new, this may not be a romantic partner here. If you've already got a partner, this could be like a friendship or someone else. But this
No,
card's also
I
standing out
actually
to
am with
me.
somebody, but it's not somebody I'm going to stay with. I look to
Oh,
I
okay.
want to look. Yeah, I'm searching for somebody else eventually.
Well, this card is standing out to me, and this card always says someone new. And I'm hearing November with this. So this could be coming up next month of meeting someone new, someone who is, I like his smile. There's something about this person's smile. They're very, just like I like the smile of this person. And I feel like their face is like a chiseled, like sort of jawline with them.
Yes, yes.
And now they're going to
I
be
actually
more,
went
this
to
is
the
a more
grade school with
fun.
this person. Yeah. I actually know who he
Oh,
is, but I've never had a relationship with him or anything like that. I knew him as a child, and I ran into
oh.
him like many years ago, and he knew who I was. And the last time we'd seen each other when we were children, and I was shocked. I literally my eyes met with
Oh,
his, and I literally went in. It was an amazing experience when we our eyes met. I literally went in. It felt like I went inside of him. So I think it's like a soulmate, twin flame connection.
oh, but yeah. Well, like I do feel like there's things like I do get. There is this card coming up here, which is a bit of a. When I see this card, is a bit sort of anxiety or worriedness with this card here. But I feel like there are things getting better for you. Um, there are. I feel like your intuition, but loyalty is going to be a big thing for you coming up the rest of the year. But also, you've got a good
What was that?
eyesight
I'm
or
sorry, I
feeling with
missed that.
things. Oh, okay. Good eyesight being you got it. You're very quick at where your intuition is going to be stronger for the rest of the year too. But I have to leave it
My
there. Nick's
intuitive
got
level.
next caller to come through, and I've got yes, your entry level. So I will leave it there, and I hope I've helped you, and then we'll go on to the next caller. Okay.
Okay.
So we got the next caller. Sorry, sorry, but I hope you had a nice day. Um, we got the next caller here who's in Virginia, and her name is Alicia in Virginia. So hello, Alicia. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Hello. I'm good. How are you? How can I help you today?
I just wanted to know my friend that BIP, current emotions towards me, and will things get better between us?
So, what was the first part of the question?
What is my friend that
Your friend?
current? Yeah, he's actually a romantic interest.
Yep. Oh, so what's his intentions? Is that what you okay? Okay, let's have a look here. Let's have a look for you into love. Okay, at the moment I'm seeing like your love and your heart. It's sort of like it's glowing, and it's like you really want this person. I feel like there's love and there's warmth, and you want them. I just see this heart, and it's wanting to be nurtured. Okay, let's just do some cards with this. But it's also a bit of about being, I think, like being careful. So this is someone that you've known for a while. Um, okay. Okay, let's have a look. Like I feel like when this relationship gets in full force or full bloom, it is going to be like a fast thing. But at the same time, there is a thing of being hesitant with this person as well. So I don't know if it's you or them that gets a bit hesitant. But I do feel like with him, there is an aspect of him being romantic. So I see him giving you like red roses, flowers, and him. I feel like he's trying to make an effort, but I'm also hearing that song "Smooth Operator." So I feel like the way he works is quite smooth. But this is someone
Right.
also he keeps his cards to his chest. He doesn't show like for you. I feel like your heart is there, and you're very much a person who works with their heart. It's like here I am. But for him, I do get more his um my cards being more close to my chest and not revealing
Absolutely.
everything out. I'm going to go by you're still together by December. I feel like December they're still with him. Like there's dates. I see you on his arm, um, but you're really trying to battle, or that could be you trying to get him to open up to you. Bit of a battle with him, but ultimately, I feel like he's trying to have fun as well with you. He doesn't want things to be too serious because I just feel like I'm holding back a little bit here. But by December, whatever other fun that he's been having, he's kind of put it aside. And I do feel like he is more focused on you. And I see him just giving you like a single rose and sort of I feel like he's gonna give in, or he's gonna I can see him sort of like bowing down, or stuff like he may give in, and you're going to try and make it work. So I feel like you're going to sort of let your intentions known and give him. I kind of feel like you're going to be like all or nothing. Like here I am, no, and I feel like that's going to make him sort of like shocked. And then I do feel like there's going to be some form of relationship with this. Is it going to be a happy forever? Um, I also feel like there is a bit of a like an arm wrestle here. Perhaps maybe who's the stronger person, or who's the person that's going to be. I feel like you're the stronger person actually with this relationship. Um, what I will say is that I do feel like it is going to be a quite fun, spontaneous relationship. I do feel like he's going to keep you on your toes. I don't know whether this is going to be a forever thing though. I'm not hearing. I'm trying. I was putting some extra cards out to see if it's a forever thing. I didn't get anything concrete, got more. It's a fun thing. I feel like you need to see this relationship through because it is going to teach you limits, boundaries. Also, I feel like you need to have some fun right now, and you're on this sort of journey of fulfillment, about fun, but
Mhm.
exploring new things like new that you haven't really explored in relationships yet. But I do feel like once he's on your side, he will be, there is loyalty there with him once you've got him there. And I feel like he'll be there by the end of the year. I'm going to say by December when you've got him there. So I don't see you saying goodbye or this sort of breaking up just yet. I see you more together and having fun, enjoying people's like each other's company. But I do feel like he will get to that point where he will be like um, exclusive to you. That's what I feel like with him.
Okay.
Yeah. But you're on a quest here. I feel like this is a bit of a quest. But yeah,
Yeah, that's
just
what it feels
keep.
like.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that's what
oh,
it's
go
like.
ahead. I'm so
It's what I
sorry.
give. That's okay. That's okay. But yeah. Anything else that you need to know? We don't need to tell you about this relationship. Just go in with this relationship with a new, fresh of eyes. Look at it. Try not to have rose-colored glasses. Always look at it with a fresh pair of eyes. And I feel like it is going to be good for you to question things. If you're unsure, always question, because I do feel like there is going to be times, especially coming up next month, where you are going to feel like, oh, come on, give me something. But I just feel like by December he has. I just see this big bunch of flowers, big bunch of roses, red roses. And that's why I feel like he'll be more exclusive to you. That's what I feel like. But I'll leave it there, and I hope I've helped you, and I hope you have a good day.
Thank you so much. You as well.
Thank you. Okay, everybody. So it's going to be, as I always say, it's an interesting week ahead because it's always interesting, especially with planets and with the times that we're in now. No week is ever the same. And then we also had my cat come in. I thought she was going to come up on a table. It would have been really good for Halloween because she's black, and she does look a bit like an angry face. Anyways, I hope you all in America have a good Halloween. Over here in Australia, we don't celebrate it as much, but I know over there it's a big thing. So I really hope that you enjoy your Halloween over there. And if you want to contact me for a reading, you can. My website, Lady D Psychic Parties, or my Facebook. You can go through my Facebook and message me directly, which is Lady D Psychic Parties. My Instagram and TikTok is Lady D as Psychic, and I have my YouTube channel, which is Lady D. But if you can't find that, just look up Danielle Psychic, and you'll find my channel that way. So I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you same place, same time next week. So bye for now.